Hey guys, we're back with another video. So as you can tell by the title, we're going to be having another story time. Basically getting to know me a little bit better, my background, where I come from, and who I am, and why I am the way that I am. So we're going to talk about me being adopted. Being adopted doesn't mean that you are from a foster home. Ways that you can be adopted. You could be adopted into your family. You could be adopted into a foster home. You could be adopted, into like a group home. You could be adopted, you could get like guardian, you could have somebody get guardianship over you, which is not really like adopted. It's just different things. So understand that first. So my story, I am adopted. I was adopted at birth. My adoptive mother knew my biological mother. Well, she kind of knew her through my cousin. So I kind of got adopted by a family friend. So with that being said, I kind of have like a better background of like who I am and where I come from and what my mother's situation was. So my mother, she was young. She already had other kids. She wasn't really able to take care of, the kids that she had. She didn't have a stable place to stay to provide for, me or my siblings. And at the time, she was basically in a situation where she needed to figure out if she was gonna abort me, keep me, give me up for adoption, what were her options. So she basically talked with one of her friends, which happens to be my cousin, and had basically let her know what her situation was, and she spoke with my adoptive mother, and that's basically how, I came about. As far as my father, he did want kids. I'm pretty sure that he would love me if he knew I existed, but unfortunately, my mother did not give him that. She did not let him know about me. So I don't know who my father is. Don't really know who my mom is. I found out I was adopted at 4 years old. And from my understanding, I basically found out through like one of my cousins. And I guess they were like trying to be mean to me. And they told me like in a mean way that, my real mom was going to come and, get me. And when my adoptive mom came out of the hospital, I cried to her and I told her, like, I don't want my mom to come get me. I don't want her to come get me. I want to stay with you. And she let me know, like, everything was going to be okay and that, I'm hers and that I'm not going nowhere and can't nobody take me. And from that point on, I always knew I was adopted. I just knew it wasn't nothing that I needed to try and understand or want to understand. I knew I always wanted siblings. I always wanted a sister, a little sister, or an older sister, just a sister. So that maybe, I feel like that kind of like affected me knowing that I had siblings and I couldn't get to them or I couldn't get to know them. I feel like that kind of, affected me more than me not actually knowing who my mother was, because it's not like as if I didn't have a mother. I definitely did have a mother who took great care of me. It wasn't nothing that I wanted or needed ever. She actually comes from a very big family, 10 brothers and sisters. They all have kids, so I have a lot of aunts and uncles and a lot of cousins. So I come from a very big family. I want to say maybe when I was possibly like in middle school, I maybe kind of started dipping, like, getting a little rebellious. My family was always saying negative things about me, where they would like say like, oh, like, she's very rebellious and she's ungrateful. She, one of my aunts will always say, like, my sister does a good job and you don't appreciate her, because I was off the chain. Like, not even that. I wasn't even off the chain. It's just that when you have a good childhood and you have a good life, the most that your parents expect from you is for you to bring home good grades and be good in school. And I couldn't even do that. So now that I'm older, I understand what they were saying. But at that time, I didn't get what they were saying. So I kind of felt like they were nitpicking at me. And I'm not going to lie, I've always felt like it was because I'm adopted. I'm not really a part of their family. Also, I'm Puerto Rican and I'm Haitian. Due to my adoptive mother knowing my biological mother, literally being there with her from the day that she asked her, like, do you want this child? My adoptive mother was going to all the appointments and everything like that. So from that day on, she was always there up until the day I was born, and she walked out the hospital with me. So I do know what my ethnicity is. Maybe one day I will go deeper, like go on like one of those websites where I actually like get deep into like what my nationality is. But as far as I know right now, I'm Puerto Rican and I'm Haitian. And my biological mother is Puerto Rican and my biological father is Haitian, and my adoptive mother is Puerto Rican. So I did still grow up within a Puerto Rican household, within the Puerto Rican culture, the Spanish culture, Spanish home, Christianity home. So that still was still in me. So all my family members, they're Puerto Rican. I probably have like only one set of like cousins that are my color. So it was just kind of different, and they're like younger than me. So it was just like weird. It was like kind of different. I always felt like when I was younger, my other cousins would be kind of like be acting funny towards me. You know, sometimes wouldn't want to play with me. And that's fine. You know what I mean? I'll go play by myself. It's not a problem. But those are like little things that like I was dealing with that when I was younger, I didn't really notice. But now that I'm older and I reflect back on it, I noticed that the reason why, the reason why I was, feeling some type of way was because basically when you're adopted, you don't notice, but you have abandonment issues. You feel like everybody that's around you, everybody that comes into your life, they're going to want to believe in you. And you can't really help it. You can't really, because irregardless if you're adopted or if you're not adopted, if somebody wants to be in your life, they're going to be in your life. And it has nothing to do with you being adopted. And I basically had to learn that, the hard way. I'm now 23 years old. I'll be 24 in November. So this is something that I'm just now getting in the groove of, and the understanding of, trying to understand my emotions and, why I am the way that I am. When I was in high school, I kind of came out about, liking girls, and my family, they didn't accept it. And I got accepted by like a portion of my family, but as far as like the majority of my family, they don't really accept it. I married a female, had a baby with a female, so that's a lot when your own family doesn't really accept it, when it's only just like your mother, maybe 2 of your aunts, and maybe 3 cousins out of a big family that you have. And then when you're constantly being compared to, your other cousins and, things like that, it could just like mentally break you down. But I noticed that's just life, period. It doesn't matter what anybody says about you. It doesn't matter how they feel about you, family, friends, relationships. You have to learn who you are. You have to learn how to love you and embrace who you are. I can't sit there and, help that I like girls, and I can't make my family happy. So I literally separated myself from my family. I thought I found a whole new family, and I felt accepted by them just because they legitimately accepted one part of me, and that was just a part of me liking girls. That was it. And it's just so much more to liking me and loving me than just, one little thing that somebody could find, or, even if the negativity that people say about you is so much more to you than what, somebody else feels about you. And I didn't understand that. I didn't know that. I got bullied as well. I got talked about in school. So it was just like everywhere. And when you're constantly in, friendships and relationships and just dealing with people, and you come from being adopted, a lot of things that you a lot of things that you deal with and you deal with it and you take it differently. Like me personally, I haven't really actually talked to people that are adopted, so I don't know if they actually feel this way, but I know me personally, I feel this way. The fact that I didn't have siblings and brothers and, sisters and things like that, and I didn't feel like a really actual close connection with the family that I did have, I built my own family. And my own family was built off of loyalty. It wasn't built off of blood, because I don't know what blood is. I didn't have blood. I didn't have oh, that's my blood mother, that's my blood sister, my blood brother, I don't have that. So I don't know what that means when you say blood is thicker than water. I can't relate to that. What I relate off of is actions and loyalty. So if you're loyal to me, the only thing I can do is be loyal to you. So if you're my best friend and me and you get into it and I feel like what you did was disloyal, we can either talk about it and we can move on from it, or we can disrespect each other and not fuck with each other again. As simple as that. I might maybe forgive you 1 or 2 times, 3 times, but after that, I can't do it anymore because it's just unloyal. I don't know what it feels like to continuously keep people around me that don't motivate me or mentally keep me sane or happy or, support me and love me and, check on me and make sure I'm okay. It's just things like that that I personally think about. And because I take it so seriously, the people that I meet in my life, it's like when I call you my sister, I really mean you're my sister, on another level. When I call you my brother, you're really my brother. I had somebody I called my brother, literally, I felt like he betrayed me when me and his girlfriend got into an argument, and he basically told his girlfriend, yeah, go ahead, fight her, I don't care. That hurt me. I'm supposed to be your little sister. What you mean, fight me? No, that's unloyal to me. That's disrespectful. I can't respect it. And ever since that day, me and him have never been the same. I care about him. I love him deeply. But I just can't fuck with you the way that I thought I could fuck with you. You understand? It doesn't matter who you are in my life. You can mean the world to me. I could literally fight for you, cry, all that. As soon as you cross me 1, 2, 3 many times, it's a done data. I don't understand what that means. Oh, blood and family and this and that. The only thing I know is loyalty. And I only know loyalty because of the situation that I've been in. I have abandonment issues. I know that I'm damaged from what I've been through, that I have no control over. But the only thing that I could do is take what is a negative in my life, which technically isn't a negative. Being adopted is not always a negative. It can also be a positive. Who knows where I could have been aborted. My mom could have gave birth to me and threw me in a trash can. Or she, you just never know. You just don't know what your situation could be like. Hell, I could probably be in a worse situation now. I could have been up on the streets right with my mama and my siblings. But no, she chose to, give me away to somebody that was going to love and care for me and, give me everything that I needed and what, the love and the support. And I did have all of that. So not, everybody being adopted is foster home, orphan, your mama didn't this and your mama didn't that, and you know, a lot of people, you just don't know their stories. And you know, sometimes you just gotta watch what you say to people, watch how you come at people, watch how you treat people. Just look at how people, cling on to you and care about you and want better for you and support you and stuff like that, because you never know who you're dealing with. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that dealt with me who are going to see this video, they'll probably know what I'm talking about. If my play brother actually comes across this video and he sees this, he's probably going to feel some type of way, because he didn't even know that he felt I'm pretty sure he didn't know that I felt that type of way. And at that time when the situation happened, I didn't even know I felt that type of way. But now that I'm older and I reflect back on my feelings and my emotions, I'm getting deeper within why I am the way that I am and why I act the way that I act. I'm not saying that this is for everybody. This is just for me, and I'm speaking out for myself, because I never know who I could go ahead and help shed a little positivity light on you. But you guys know, keep your head up. If you are adopted, you could go ahead and leave some comments below. Tell me your story. Reach out to me. I do want to hear more stories about other people, because I actually don't have a good, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't really actually have like a good understanding of, everybody's situation and being adopted. I have like a best friend. She was adopted, and me and her talk a lot because she actually goes through abandonment issues. So if you are actually adopted and you feel like you might have abandonment issues, or you go through things like that, or you notice that like your feelings get hurt, like when you want somebody, or like you're close to somebody and they hurt you, like those are kind of like abandonment issues. Like you expect too much out of that person, and you're not noticing that like you can't expect too much out of people. You guys will get it. You guys will get it. But I'll get more into it. I just wanted to give you guys just a little bit about me being adopted. Because a lot of people have a lot of things to say about it. But I love that I'm adopted. I love my life. I love what I've been through. Because if it didn't happen to me, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be me. So thank you, Mary. Thank you for giving me away to somebody that loves me and cares about me and gave me the world. That was the best thing that you could do. Bye. I hope you guys enjoy.